The Detroit Lions come off with a win in Week 2 against the Commanders. Let's talk about it. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome to Detroit Lions Syndicate. If this is your first time here, we talk all things about the Detroit Lions, and we make videos almost every day and game reactions as well. So make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell for more content like this. The Detroit Lions, man, we got a little flavor, a little taste of SOL for a little bit. We were going down that path, but I said during my stream that I was going to let the Lions finish what they started, and indeed they did. They put up 36 points, 22 of those points coming in the first half, and beat the Washington Commanders to improve to 1-1. Now, here's a little fun fact. The Detroit Lions are tied with the Kansas City Chiefs at 71 points for most offensive points scored in the league. So if I'm not mistaken, right now at this moment, halfway through Sunday of Week 2, the Detroit Lions are tied for most points scored through 2 weeks, and that is fantastic. The defense, man, stood firm, allowed 27 points. Aidan Hutchinson, 3 sacks. Charles Harris with a strip sack fumble turned into a safety. Ball went out the back of the end zone. Defense really stepped up today. Aaron Glenn called another stellar game, and it was good to see the rookie get 3 sacks. I was a little worried because Trayvon Walker wind up getting a interception and a sack in the first week. I don't know what he did today, but Aidan made his case known today. So that was good to see. Got a little banged up near the end of the game. Amon-Ra St. Brown, ridiculous. If you were like me and had him on your fantasy team, then good for you. The man put up over 40 fantasy points in the league that I was in. He was fantastic. I believe he broke Herman Moore's receiving record as well. These guys, TJ Hawkinson, he needed to step up. TJ wants to get paid, and he needed to step up, and indeed he did. Big catch in the fourth quarter near the end of the game. DeAndre Swift, fantastic. This guy was on he was maybe 75%, 60%, and still showed out. I don't have the stats in front of me. We're going to go over that in the post-game show coming up at 5:30, but they put on a show. I got a little worried. Lions started playing conservative. Washington, listen, the defense was stellar in the first half. Carson Wentz, it took them almost an entire half to get a first down. They had no yards. They had no first downs. And for almost the entire first half, they didn't take a single snap in Detroit Lions territory. The Lions stepped up today. Everybody made plays when they needed to make plays. There was a big missing piece, though. DJ Chark went without a reception. Had a ball that he could have caught, had another ball that was just outside of his reach. But DJ Chark, for the second game in a row, last week he caught the touchdown pass. He was a non-factor out there today. But listen, putting up 71 points in 2 weeks, it makes you wonder, what will this offense do when Jameson Williams returns, hopefully at the end of October? There's a lot of good things to talk about. The defense allowed less points. The offense, they stayed on pace with what they were doing last week. The concern that I had is they got a little complacent coming out. We knew that the Washington Commanders were going to make that halftime adjustment, and they did. Lions came out. They let them the Commanders score on that out of the half possession, and then it seemed like they got a little complacent. They had 4 consecutive 3-and-outs. You can't do that and win games. But like I said in the chat, the SOL tendencies were starting to come back, and we even talked about it briefly in the live stream chat today. But I said, I'm going to let these guys finish. I don't want to go down there just yet. SOL would have gave that game away. SOL wouldn't have scored more points like we saw. DeAndre Swift, what a phenomenal performance 2 weeks in a row on a bum ankle. The catch that first of all, the big run, then the catch that he made, falling down, getting up on the 3rd and 15, makes the first, and then takes it an additional 10 and scores a first down. There was a lot of positives in this game. But just imagine, like I said, we don't even have. Chark is pretty much a non-factor, and Jameson is not even out there. So it's going to be fantastic to see these guys out. Defense stepped up. Man, everybody played a huge part, even Chris Board, Anthony Pittman. Everybody was playing a role today. Kick returners, everybody stepped up, and we made plays when it count. The biggest thing that we talked about last week was the Detroit Lions finishing games, and that's exactly what they did today. Phenomenal effort by the Detroit Lions. They improved to 1-1. We have the Bears and Packers play later today. The Minnesota Vikings play the Philadelphia Eagles tomorrow, and we very well could have a four-way tie across the NFC North. And the Detroit Lions are going to play the Minnesota Vikings on the road next week. So today was a huge, huge victory for the Detroit Lions. And I say also the fan base. The fan base needed this win just as much as the team did. The odds of making the playoffs at 0-2 are much different than 1-1. And this game changes everything. And like I said during the chat today, and I'll conclude the video with this. Last week, week 3, the Baltimore Ravens were 1-1. The Detroit Lions were 0-2. And we know what happened. If we beat the Baltimore Ravens in week 3, they're 1-2, we're 1-2. We go in and lose that game in dramatic fashion, and our season was never the same. We then go to Minnesota, lose a game, very similar way, just a lot of heartache throughout the season. Today's video was huge for the Detroit Lions and the Detroit Lions fan base as well. Don't forget, if you're watching this video before 5:30 EST, we will be having a live post-game show on this channel. The phone lines will be open for you to call, so make sure you check it out. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. You guys are awesome. Lions get the victory. Go to 1-1 on the season. Here's a little fun fact. The Lions have not, the last time they scored 35 consecutive points, 3 games with 35 points or more was in 1952-53 when they won a championship. So how about that? Don't get too far ahead of yourself. I just wanted to throw that stat out there. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself, and we'll see you in the next video.